What's up, dedicated Dragon Ball denizens? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. Here we go. We're going to move on to our second box of the Fusion World Dual Evolutions unboxing. Last set, I got the Alt SCR of Gogeta. And I'm also opening the first time I did the Starter Deck EX of the Super Saiyan Goku. This time, we are doing the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I will start with some of those, the alt packs from the start and end, and then we'll do it in the whole box. All right, so let's get into the hit list. All right, well, I don't think I even got one card from the hit list, really, but that is quite all right. We had a solid pull. I think the alt leader kind of saved it. We did get the SCR alt, but we want this guy, my favorite of the alt leads this time, including God Rare. I just think this looks super hard, looks super cool. Then we've got the cinematic Goku and Vegetas. If I had to choose one, I want the Vegeta, but really I want to get both of them as a set. Just throw those in bad boys side by side in the binder. The Goku alt is nice. I don't think I got either of the blue SRs, including Zeno. But this Vegeta card of this set. I love this card. It looks so nice. I can't wait to see it in person when I pull it in the stadium. This one's also a nice cinematic one too. You know, it's got Vegeta in it, so you know Vegeta's cool. Then we've got the Goku and Vegeta SRs. I got one regular Goku. I didn't get a Vegeta, and I got one Pan. So I need a playset of all of those for my Gogeta deck. Trunks GT Super Combo, you know, it'd be cool. It's not high on the priority list, but it's my favorite. Now, I did get an Alt Gogeta SCR, but it was the red one, which we'll see on the Lazy Susan shortly. I like that one, but, you know, let's get some God Rares, guys. Come on. Is it too much to ask? Probably. But let's get some alts. Come on. All right, here we are. Let's start off with the energy markers again from the Super Saiyan 3 deck. Again, if you watched my last one, I showed them off, and I was actually pretty stoked about this, especially considering these are, you know, EX decks, and we need energy markers for key now, and these ones just look super cool. And you can use these for key for some of your favorite leaders, and now you've got extras. This one's probably my favorite of all of the markers, the Majin Vegeta. So super cool. I'm stoked to be able to have these as markers. And you see what I pulled last time. So let's start off. Messing up my camera there a little bit. We're going to start off with our FS11 alt pack. So last time we started with the Krillin, and we ended with pulling the alt leader. So what do we have in this one? Ooh, it's a Vegeta. I just like it because it's Vegeta. So nice. This one's a common plus, or common alt common. Very nice looking card, much better than the Krillin in my opinion, but I'll always love me some Vegeta, so that's what I'm talking about. All right, okay, come on. I'm getting my fingerprints all over this bad boy. All right, let's get into the actual packs though. I think so some of them I'm going to be organizing, some not. I think a lot of these, honestly, I'm just going to throw them all on this time, and I can sort through and find the extras I need. There's a few I know I need, like obviously some of the rares I'm going to be setting aside of the blue and black, because I'm building UI Goku, I'm building Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then happen to also like the legacy support of the Shallot and Caulifla. So that's cool. I actually don't think I have enough of those, so we're gonna throw that one. All right, our first SR is gonna be a Chilai. Don't think I actually am pretty interested in the Brogeta, as I will call him, Brogeta, Gogeta BR. I didn't make it up. I'm not gonna take credit for that. But I will be calling him that. I think it's a cool deck, but you know, I've got to pick and choose, especially with so many SCRs out here. I can't do that. Supposedly what I'm hearing is every box has an SCR, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough people's polls or pay attention to if they always get an SCR to know, but you know, maybe. Okay. Got the pan. Oh, I know I need this guy. Actually, pretty sure I need him too. Alright, we got the Goku. So, nothing quite yet. Nothing quite yet, but we're very early on into this process here. That's only my second Trunks, but I mean, we're only 2 boxes in. So, maybe I'll pull 3 of them this time. Hoping I can at least finish Caulifla and Pan. Nice, that's my second one of those. We'll put that one down here. Yeah, I'm hoping I can finish Caulifla and Shallot from this box so I can at least, you know, have them ready to play. I'll be attending 2 release events this weekend, so that's cool. And shout out, you know, I gotta shout out Crazy Nicks for actually keeping both of their release events, both of them, and playing them sealed. You know, we're seeing some stores that I won't name, because you know who you are. But, you know, just saying, you know what, we want to mark these up, you know, a bunch of percent. So we're just going to not play sealed, and we're going to call it a release event. We're going to prize out what's prized, but the release event prizing. But we're actually not going to do it at that rate, which is very unfortunate. You know, I think it really sucks because, you know, we've got players out here who've been playing and really like keeping this game alive and really like giving these card shops business. I mean, let's be real. And then all of a sudden, now that, you know, Dragon Ball's the new, oh my god, we got another SCR. It's not an alt, so this, hopefully this can keep us being a 3-hit list now. But, you know, we've been giving them business, being the only ones to buy their Dragon Ball product. And they're not holding the release events as are, and as they're meant to be. And because they want to sell the packs at much bigger markup. You know, it's unfortunate. But, I mean, it is what it is. We live in a capitalistic society, people. Okay, it's a free market. They can do what they want. But it still sucks. This is a very bittersweet set for me because, you know, as you know, I've only been able to get, I'll put this one here, 2 boxes. There's a Viku right now. And the second, you know, the first box, shout out to Cardboardia. Cardboardia did it mostly right. Mostly. I mean, they're selling it at market. So, with my Cultist membership, I was able to get, you know, 1 box at the good rate, hunt it. And the second one, though, I had to buy for market. Just, you know, understandable. But yeah, I could only buy 2 because the second box costs almost as much as I buy all 4 for it usually. Like, it's insane. It's insane to think about. But you know, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And is it a good thing for Dragon Ball? Are we growing? You know, I'll be honest, I'm not quite convinced. You know, like, are the locals getting any bigger? Are they getting? Ooh, there we go. Okay, so non-hit list of the, like, cinematic or whatever you want to call them. But it's a pretty card. Actually, these actually look a lot better than the last ones. They actually have some texture to them. You could kind of tell, right? The cinematics were a little bit flat despite being very flashy. So there's our hopefully what we'll call the first alt. I hope the SCR is not taking an alt spot. I don't think it is. Usually when you get a non-alt SCR, it doesn't take an alt spot. But that one's definitely one. Let's see what else we can get here. So I'm hoping, you know, transparent on my end. It's I've always tried to make my money back from my packs, getting what I want, and immediately selling the alts. It's our second of these. immediately selling the alts that I don't want to try to get my money back. So, you know, I'm out here too, making my money. And I'm hoping, I haven't looked at really market for cards yet, and I'm hoping that with the higher booster box prices comes higher alt art prices, and then I can sell and buy myself 2 more boxes. Because, I don't know, I mean, I don't do things the most efficient way possible, but I just like ripping. I like ripping packs, and I do like for content, you know, I like it for the content, obviously. 4 boxes gives me 8 weeks of unboxing content. It's our halfway point. So, you know, I wanted to buy 4. I guess that's a lot. I mean, people are buying cases. That's a big investment for me. It's probably a good investment. I probably should try to do that. As well, I see a lot of people that get the cases, get those God rares. You know, get my God rare and be able to make my money back. But anyway, let's continue on. Got that new pig Krillin out here. Vegeta hit. Vegeta, I actually think I need that one. And I'll probably get all the rares that I don't, you know, blue and black. Alright, halfway with my rambling on. But we're having fun. We're having fun out here. We got 2, both of the SCRs have been the Brogitas. So funny. Is it a sign to play him? I don't know. So far though, I've gotten 2. The only one I've gotten of the leaders is that one, which is the one I like the most, and then I say the one I like the second most. So, you know, every time if you watch this, then there's always a leader I pull significantly more than the other, and I say that's the one that's the Dragon Ball card gods want me to play. But this time the first one I got 2 of was the GT, and so that's the one I need to play. All right, that's our 3rd, and finally we get an SR of blue, our first blue SR. So we're not even close, but we got our 3rd one of these guys, I think. Go Tanks, we're almost there. I'm pretty sure I'm close. There's a lot of Cauliflas, you know. I need 4 Caulifla and 4 of the other ones. I'm not actually sold on the Kefla. I think I may keep that one at only 2 after more playing with it, and keep the others at 4. All right, this one's 3 or 4 of that. One is probably close there. We got our 2nd of these guys. Which we got from the others. We're actually doing like really good on greens, because I got one last time. I got the gammas. Alright, good little organization here. It's getting a little messy. Alright, but what else is in store for us? Let's find out. This one feels a little fatter. This one feels nice. Let's hype it up. Alright, come on. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Pinnacle of Strength. Broly. I need. Okay. I'm just putting the greens with the blues now. Alright. Okay, nothing there. A little false alarm. But these things happen. Okay, next up. Continuing on. Big Krillin. I gotta say it every time. Trunks. I feel like I don't have that one. We got another beast. We got this guy. I don't think I have. We got this guy. Okay. Alright. The SRs are, I mean, we're getting some SRs. We're getting there. I feel like they're a little bit lower rate or something though. But maybe it's just me. Yeah, maybe it's 1 every 2 packs. I don't know. Okay. Another leader in here. Okay. Ooh, there's that one. That's probably the last one. There's our 4th one of those. Pretty sure that's all the Keflas. Ooh, another Vegeta. Definitely needed him. That's only my 2nd of the Vegetas. I need more. I need much more Vegetas if I want to build this Golgetta. Go get that deck. Okay. Alright. Continuing on. Hit. I'm gonna put it in here because we should. Okay, nothing there. The Janemba support. That was timely, I'll say, for the Janemba. Janimbi. Come on, come on. We're actually down to our last 4 packs, which is pretty cool. I'm actually gonna be very disappointed though if that SCR took an alt spot. So I will be a little disappointed in that if it did. So hopefully not. But we have 4 packs. 4 packs. Come on, I think I need more. Okay, there's the Vegeta. We need one of those. All right. So now I got that. I haven't found a Zeno yet. So yeah, I mean, we're still a long way from home to build any of these decks with the SRs, for sure. That's why I really like 4. But you know, we can trade. I'll find some people to trade at Los Locos. I feel like I need that. I feel like I need that. Okay, nothing there. We're down to 2. I'm getting a little scared. And I just knocked over a bunch of cards. I'll put those up later because I don't want to waste you guys' time. Okay. Last 2. Come on. This one actually feels like a fatty. See? Nah, it feels about the same. I'm just telling myself that. Okay. I don't lose those cards. I think it was only 1. Okay. I think it was. Alright, continuing. Frieza, Goku, come on. Come on, alt. Come on, alt. Ooh, this guy loves me. This is my 3rd one now of the Gohan Beast. So there's our other alt. So that's definitely all the hits, unless we can somehow get extremely lucky. Not my favorite alt, to be honest. You know, the Gohan Beast isn't my deck. But actually, in fact, both of them, we got both of our alts were green. But let's see what we get for our last one. We can still get an SR that we need. This one we got 5 different leaders with 2 UI. So UI has taken the lead for decks I need to play, except for the fact that they're not giving me enough other cards to play. Okay, but we're not done yet. We got 1 more pack. Now, last time it was the alt leader. Could it be again? It feels a little thick yet again. I'm going to try not to spoil it. I'm not going to look. Last time I looked. Okay, it's not the alt of the leader, but it is the Goku, which actually looks rather nice too. Okay, so we got Vegeta and Goku. Put them right there next to each other. Solid. I think those are solid cards. I'd call this one a success, as we got 3 hits. Anytime you can get 3, then that's a win. So good stuff. All right, and that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. I'm not going to clean up this mess behind me. Well, I will after I stop recording. It's a little messy, but that's all right. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Hawks Nest. We got to get to 500 subs. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Help me get to 500. That's a good milestone there. I'll have some code cards. Maybe. You know what? I'd like to say have them. Hit me up. Message me if you want some FB09. I hope I have some. It might be a short supply, but hoping I do. So hit me up, RYBRED619, RYBRED619, and you'll get some FB09 code cards. Let's start at 10, just because I'm not sure what the inventory is going to be, but I'll save 10 for y'all. By the time this video drops, I can have those. But you know, we're out here. We are out here. We got some good pulls here. Hopefully I can get a couple more booster boxes and we'll continue the fun. But until then, see you next time.